Hello, fourth grade. The last time you and I met, my assignment for you was to go and find a just right reading spot for you in your house. I'd seen some great places. I'm so proud of all of you. I'm glad that a lot of you didn't choose your bed, because if you're like me and you get a book when you're laying in your bed, a lot of times your eyes slam shut. So that might not be the best place when you're reading for a purpose. Today, I'm going to teach you where I want you to look for books since we're stuck at home and our libraries are closed. But there's a ton of options. So I'm learning technology as we go too. The first place I want you to think about checking is Mayan. We've used Mayan in the past, and my caution to you for Mayan would just to be make sure that you're finding books that are on your grade level. They should be third, fourth, fifth reading level. I had a few of my friends try to sneak into the K1, 2. That's not going to help you as a reader. So although those books are available, make sure you're choosing something that is appropriate. The next area I want to show you is, this is Epic. Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you the screen. This is for Epic. Now, Epic is a new platform. Your teachers will most likely be logging you on, and your parents will have to authorize the invitation so that you can get a free subscription to Epic until June 30th. Now, when you go into Epic, I'm exploring by fourth grade. So this is a fourth grade reading level. And if you scroll down, you can see the new releases that they have. You can see that they have series. So we have Big Nate, Adventure Time, Peanuts, Boxcar Children, Goosebumps. 39 Clues is a really good series. I know a lot of you like Garfield as well. But they have a lot of choices. Oh, the Weird But True are nice. These are top picks. Eventually, I might be assigning you a book through Epic, and we will be doing work on a specific book so that we can dig deeper into a skill that I will have you working on. So this is Epic. Another choice is Lightbox. I'm showing you this screen because Lightbox was an application that you could use when you were in the library. Mrs. Murphy sent us this website because she said that they have now provided all of these books for free for students to use while schools are closed. In order to log into this, you have to go up into the login screen. And for username, you would type guest. And where it says password, it's Follett, F-O-L-L-E-T-T. And then you hit submit. After you have done that, it will come up with all of the books that they have available. And there are so many. It's amazing. I didn't take enough time to go through all of the choices because I was overwhelmed. I think there's over 1,000 different books. So it's just like what we had used when we were at school. You can click on it, click on where it says more details. And then at this point, you hit open. And then the book is available for you to read. Do you remember seeing this view? I know in my class we did some of these when we were working on some of our science research, and then you can read the book from Lightbox. Another option I want you to think about, let me get out of here. I want you to talk to friends. I know some of you are Zooming with one another while you're away from school. When I saw several of your emails, you said you call each other, and I want you to talk to friends about what books they have read. My screen shows you a picture of my mailbox, and in my mailbox are 2 books. My friend Erin drove over, put these books in my mailbox because she thought I'd be interested in reading them. She's my person who gives me suggestions, and I do the same with her. So one book I'd already read was this book, We Were the Lucky Ones, and she popped these two into my mailbox for me to read next. Another person who tells me some books that she thinks are interesting is my niece. She texted me, and this book she told me about was called The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. So this is a book, I had to buy this one from Amazon, but your parents have a lot of options. They don't have to buy books off Amazon for you to have a lot of choices. My last comment to you is to reread old favorites. When you reread a book, it's like getting to know it a little better. A lot of times as readers, we read a book and we're like, oh, I've read that before. But think about it. When you reread a story, you dig deeper into the meaning of the book. And maybe you catch something that the author did that you didn't see the first time. That's how it is with me in movies. Sometimes I watch a movie and I'm like, oh, that was a great movie. And then maybe I watch it a second time and I'm like, oh, I didn't even get that part. That's the same thing we do with books. So just because you've read it once doesn't mean you shouldn't pick it up and read it a second time with a different lens. Your homework for tonight, I want you to either go on Myon or go on Lightbox. I want you to think about what are 3 books that you're interested in that you can tackle over the next couple of days. Give your teachers some time to log you into Epic, because as our work continues, I will be assigning books for you to read on Epic so that we can talk about a strategy, either characters, inferencing, questions, but not yet. Have fun with your reading, go to your special spot, and have a great night.